Going live
We're
on
going
YouTube.
live. We're going live. We're going
Going live. Okay, okay. Tell me
live.
when the fans are out. I'll greet them.
It's officially live. Hey, where's Bulusi? What the fuck? I thought he was in the group.
I also thought he was in the group. Gone. Soon as he came, soon as he gone. I bet you it's PC issues again.
No, man, it can happen to anyone. Hey, Kick-Ass is online. Should I play with the guy?
I don't know. Rager.
Is he still on your friends list?
No, kicked.
Hey, I have
Kicked, Baba.
to kick the guy now. And remove friend.
Average Dota players, Baba. No room for average Dota. Play to win. We will win, Baba. 20 students, one teacher. We will win.
No, man. I was trying to move my retirement annuity.
Malusi said he's restart.
That's quite
Oh,
obvious.
say again?
I'm trying to move my retirement annuity. You know, back when...
From government.
No, that's a pension fund. You know, back when we started, we didn't know what was what. So we signed
Same
stuff.
shit, man. Yeah.
So I have this... No, but I have this old mutual retirement annuity. It's like half of my retirement. But it hasn't performed that well. It's only given me like a 4% return. Whereas my other retirement annuity has given me like 9-10% annualized.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to move it out before I take further hits over the next 20 years. I just think Old Mutual is a shit company. Shit.
So which one are you putting it in, Kevin? Momentum.
No, I'll have to keep it with
You've got
Old
momentum
Mutual.
stuff, right?
I'll have to keep it with Old Mutual as a management company. But my plan is to take the Coronation Balance Fund and the Allen and Gray Balance Fund. And the...
You're managing it yourself?
Yeah, and the Investec what opportunities? Core opportunities.
For me, I've been trusting this broker, man. I don't know.
How much?
I don't even know if you look at it more than once a year.
What's his fees?
A couple of $100, I think.
No, but what percentage does he charge in... You see, when you sign up with him, right? Every time you pay your monthly fee, your monthly amount, he gets a percentage of that. So usually it's between 1 and 3%. So that's why I fired my guy. Because I realized I don't need to pay someone 3% when they don't really give a fuck about my finances. Because I never forget how my dad got...
What I've been noticing as well, like this guy doesn't even look at it probably more than once a year, you know. And it will stay in that fund. Nobody knows how it's doing or whatever.
So remember, for each premium
maybe
you
I'll
pay,
look at it after my
he's
exam.
getting 1%, between 1 and 3%. So just check your paperwork, what did he agree to? The next time you meet him, tell him you want 1% or you'll find someone else. Because end of the day, let's put this into perspective, Nash. If he charges you 1% fee on every premium you pay, right? Versus 3%. If your premium only makes 8% that year, it means you're losing 3%, so you're actually only making 5%. You understand? Take control of your finances, dude. Take control of your finances. So anyway, my problem is with Old Mutual because I'm locked in. But I would like to go with PPS because the way PPS works is with PPS you get an ownership in the share of the company. So the larger my RA is, the more profits I make from PPS, so it adds up.
Okay.
So, dude, go with PPS. Change everything to PPS and tell people to fuck off. And you won't go wrong. That's my advice. Let's go check what the fans think about our chat. I was thinking maybe we could do a game analysis, Nash. Be those guys.
You mean like caster?
Yeah.
Top spectated game, 6 average MMR, 1900 MMR.
What's my MMR? Let's see.
Maybe do that.
My MMR is 2920. Wait, what's your MMR?
I don't know.
It's painful to see, man. The fans have seen it now. It's saved. It's saved forever.
Guy's computer to start up a coal fire. Come on! The wheels of the train must turn. Put more coal. Fire it up.
There's no way he could be having a problem, dude. We all agreed it was his power supply. So is it really his connection?
I don't know. Restarting now. From the time he's said that to now, that's the time his computer took to start up. How the fuck is that normal, man? In 2017. What was the time it took to start a computer up in 1995? On YouTube. Let me keep quiet. Lucy's gonna watch YouTube and yep.
Aye, there are things that must be said amongst friends, and I will say it. That PC, it was like my Core 2 quad. It was getting on. Hey, but you know your PC is struggling when it struggles to run Dota 2, dude. But I think the problem is we have other things to spend our money on now, Nash. It's not that easy to blow 10 grand on a PC anymore.
Hey bro, to be honest, for me things are rough, man. I went to buy, I'm carrying Cavity in February.
Right.
I went to buy a shorts and a shirt. You know, like the average shorts now is like, average shirt is $200. Average shorts is like $250.
Yes.
You know that?
Yeah. I tend to buy stuff when it's on special, man.
200. One shirt, man. After it closed.
And that's a problem, man. Everything is skyrocketing. But what I want to do is get at least one 2,000 rand shirt. You know, like a Lacoste or a Pringle. So I can say I have one shirt that costs that amount of money. Just one. I'll pull it out for special occasions.
1,000 rand for a shirt.
Dust it off. Supposedly it's superior to a normal shirt, Nash. I'm sure big portion of that is the brand.
It should be more like wear and test, no?
Yeah.
All the clothes go in the washing machine. You find that with some clothes, after a while it gets stretched, worn. You can see it's worn. So if you're gonna pay that price, you must tell me that the shirt is not gonna look worn. 2 or 3
They
uses.
don't. They don't.
And I can accept it.
The fabric and stitching is different. It's like it's like, you know, you get a tailored suit. That's the sort of level. Yo, is this PC still starting up? Hey, people are unhappy with this Donald Trump thing. Have you been following it?
Yeah, I see there's a whole lot of riots.
End of the day, the man was voted in. You can complain, you can say.
Yeah, that's true actually.
You can complain, you can say, but you can't now, you know, when things don't go your way, you become unhappy. You know what I mean?
Democratic process.
But you know, it's
Same way
odd,
the old president got elected in.
I feel that Trump, and you know, Trump isn't president. It's his daughter, Ivanka Trump. She's the real president. She's the one that makes the decisions. It's not him.
I don't know about that.
Dude,
I don't know about that.
His daughter is present whenever he makes a decision. So I believe that it's invite.
I don't also understand that his whole family is there every single time he has to give a conference.
Exactly,
he has to give.
Exactly.
I mean, who's funding that? Who's funding that shit?
Dude, I'm telling you, his daughter is the president. She's technically got.
She's resigned. I know she owns a company and she's resigned from that company now. She's now an advisor to the president.
You might not like what I'm saying, but she's gonna have 4 terms as president. The 2 terms through her father, and trust me, in 12 years from now, she's gonna run for president, and she'll probably win. And the thing is, I don't think he's gonna be a bad president for America. I don't think so. Because if you listen to what he's saying, all he's saying is he's gonna put America first. And that's what's hugely different. It's not good for the rest of the world.
It was so awkward yesterday in that
Did you invite these guys, Nash?
Inauguration speech, dude.
Yeah.
I invited Kevin. I mean, Lucy.
These other 2 guys?
Kevin invites to all.
Went to parties.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean about his speech and...
Yeah, you have President Obama there, right?
Right.
Sitting right there at the bottom of the stage. And this guy in his inauguration speech going on about how politicians have been benefiting from certain decisions and only Washington has been benefiting.
That's true, dude.
And the rest of the country didn't benefit.
That's true.
And the way they've messed up the country... industries, car dealerships, Nash, all these things have left.
Yeah, Nash, did Obama do anything for his country? I hate to say this. In the 10 years the guy was in power, I don't think he did anything aside from Obamacare, and even that he fucked it up. Because what many Americans are doing...
Mel, your ping is high, eh? It's showing that it's over 1,800. I'm gonna still search it.
So, you know what Americans are doing instead of taking health insurance, Nash? So what Obama did was, Obamacare says that it's illegal to live in America without health insurance. But if you can't afford health insurance, then your plan should be that you can pay off, like, I think it's like $600 or something, and then you don't have to pay for insurance, right? So it's like a penalty for not having medical aid.
Penalty.
Now the problem is, many Americans, it's cheaper to pay that $600 penalty than take out medical aid. So they don't have any healthcare cover at all. And that's the problem they're having in America in terms of health. And that's the one good thing Obama was meant to have done for his people. And I don't think he's done, if you look at the actual statistics, he hasn't moved America forward in anything. There's been no improvement for the common man in America. There's been improvements for the people at the top who get a lot of money, but no one else. That's statistically the problem they have, and that's why I think Trump was voted in. Mel, you there? Lucy, you there? Lucy. Oh, these guys have a 3-stack dash. That's why they're not joining us. They don't want us to take it personally. Hey Nash, you put 3 regions there, dude. Hold on.
How do you change that region? Only. No, it's because Lucy, his ping doesn't allow me to search South Africa only.
Yeah, I'm searching for South Africa only. I'm searching for South Africa only.
Got it. So dead.
Oh Nash, who do you think our next president will be?
That guy that's deputy at the moment.
You think so? I think
The guy that owns all the McDonald's.
I think it'll be Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, Zuma's ex-wife.
If it is, then I'll be happy because she's. I remember when she was Minister of Health, she did some good things.
I don't know, dude.
I think she was Minister of Health.
I think the same corruption is gonna be there. That's the problem because it's becoming like a family thing. I hope it's the guy who's deputy.
The Donald Trump of South Africa. That guy has got I think he's a billionaire.
He is. His brother's the guy who owns what's his name?
So these rich South African people are that guy Patrick Motsepe.
Isn't Patrick Motsepe his brother?
Politics. Oh.
I think so, dude.
And then the deputy president
is Ramaphosa.
The moment he owns all of those. Yes, Cyril Ramaphosa. Is it?
I think they're brothers, dude. Let me
Cyril
just check.
Ramaphosa.
I don't know why I'm saying that.
He owns the franchise to the McDonald's.
Okay, my bad. I mixed them up. So he owns all the McD's franchises in South Africa. Well, the McDonald's side of it.
He doesn't own them. I think he's the
He's a South African
something, but
representative.
basically he's the CEO of McDonald's,
Fuck. That is such a
which
money
is a
magnet.
big deal, you know.
That's a money magnet, you know that?
All the McDonald's, every single one. Every time you buy a burger, certain percentage of that money goes to him. Every single. Mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. So I don't see him being president and still being afforded that. He must hand it over to his son.
No, I think he handed
Like our
that's
Donald
what I was
Trump has
mentioning
done.
his brother. I think he handed it over to his brother to manage it when he became deputy.
You can't be in politics and still have that privilege. Conflict of
Dude, you think it's gonna change? You think any politician, there's very few that actually give a fuck about the people.
I mean, it's a no-brainer.
You know, my
That guy is
feeling
deputy president.
is that hopefully one day we can move away from having politicians and having people like, you know what, why can't the Minister of Education be a professor in education? Why can't the Minister of Health be a health manager who's managed a hospital and knows how it works? You follow me? Why do we have a politician?
That's true.
A politician whose only real worth is speaking. You understand? He speaks and he translates an idea, but he's not a manager. He doesn't have any other skills other than speaking. Like, would you take, we're talking about McDonald's, would you take McDonald's and give the chief accountant job to a politician? No. So why have the finance or the accounting or the health part of our country run by politicians? It makes no sense. One day, Nash, we'll make it to 7,000. To 7,000 MMR. One day.
All pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna random, guys. invoker set. Doesn't have the like head thing.
Prepare for battle. Seconds to battle.
Ooh, guy ran immediately. And
Fuck. Dicks out, boys. Dicks out. What the hell? I think Melusi's connection is fucked.